I'm Cecilia, I live in Zurich and I love train travel, and I'm trying to visit all 1,720 public transport train stations in Switzerland. Back in April I went for a walk along the Linthal, which is a valley not too far from Zurich, and then ran some errands in the evening. Good morning. Well, actually, very early afternoon. It's just after 12. I'm gonna have some breakfast and then it's a pretty chilled out day for me today because yesterday was all tidying up and errands and things and not very fun. And then I couldn't sleep until 2:30 a.m. So I thought rather than force an outing and be really tired for the next several days again, I'd just get enough sleep. Finished the laundry that I needed to do this morning as well, so now I'm kind of like ready for the fun part of the day, and I'm going to the Linthal. So there's a small town called Linthal, or village, I'm not sure, probably village, and apparently that's where the Linth River starts. It's not spelled the same as Lindt the chocolate, but it sounds pretty similar to me anyway. And so I'm going to go for a walk somewhere in that valley. Haven't been there before, I think. I'm going to watch Taskmaster now. I was watching Agatha Raisin earlier, which is fun, but I feel like I've watched an entire season in like 3 days. So yeah, need a bit of variety. So Taskmaster it is, catching up on the previous season. Right. Gonna have my breakfast now. Right, I've got another 25 minutes or so before I need to go. I'm going to have about 2.5 hours in that valley for my walk once I get there because I need to run a few errands in the evening, and basically I need to return some stuff that I bought a couple of days ago. I am going to do a little bit of editing for the next 20 minutes or so. I'm like a month behind, it's ridiculous, but there we are. Of course, I'm cutting it fine again, even though I had tons of time after the train station. Just left Zurich now. This train is going to take a while, 1 hour and 33 minutes. So we're going all the way along Lake Zurich and then turning right, kind of. And yeah, that's the bit that I haven't really done, the turning right bit. That's where we're going into that valley. So I've got my book and I need to actually sort out a couple of things on my phone, but hopefully enough time to read a chapter or so. I'm just gonna go for a little walk around this town, village, whatever it is, and then start my walk along the train line, basically heading back the way I came, but obviously it'll only be a little bit of that. So yeah, gonna wander around for a bit and then head over in the other direction. This is like the end of the valley, so that's where the train stops as well. I just spotted something sort of at the end of this road. It's not actually at the end of the road, it's at the end of the road across a little river and then a little bit further still. But there's a funicular and I don't know where it goes. I can sort of see some buildings on the mountain, but I don't know if that is where it goes or if it goes somewhere else. But like, I'm not really in a particular rush. There's not a reason why I have to get to however many train stations today or walk a particular bit of this path. So I checked, and the funicular is part of the public transport ticket that I've got. So I think I'm going to go. Just see where I end up. Hopefully somewhere with a view. There's a business park over there, which doesn't look bad. Just walking over this little bridge now. This is the Linth, I think, and it goes all the way along this valley. It's a very nice colour. It's very, very like whitish clear at this point. But yeah, in this business park, supposedly there is a cafe which on Google has very good reviews, which you do always have to take with a gigantic pinch of salt in Switzerland, but 5.0 and like a fair few reviews. So I'm going to have a look if I can get something to take away. I don't know if it is on this side or on the other side. We're gonna see if they do hot chocolate. The little cafe was shockingly cozy for a business park, and they were very friendly. The hot chocolate was honestly dreadful though, but I got a little biscuit with it too. At this point I'd basically gone for a little loop around the village, and then on the outskirts is the train station with the funicular. Well, that was super easy. My GL, which is like that general public transport ticket, there's a QR code that goes with it, like on the app, and you just have to scan it and you can get in. Perfect. This was a very quick little funicular ride up to Braunwald, 7 minutes up, and afterwards it was also 7 minutes down. is a proper little village. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be much smaller, but this is quite pleasant. There's a proper little road and everything. I'm not going to stay because there's another funicular in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to catch that one. But the mountains look fantastic from up here, so well worth coming for the view. Back in the valley now, and I've got nearly an hour until I need to catch my train. So I'm definitely going to go to the next station because it's under 2 kilometers away, and then I'll just have a look each time basically to see if there's enough time. And it looks like we're going off proper roads here and onto these, like, I don't know, gravelly roads? Yes, gravel road sounds right, doesn't it? You can tell how much I drive, which is not at all. Oh, for a second I thought that was a snake. It's just a stick. Okay. Anyway, carrying on. Well, because I'm just walking between villages, I didn't really think of today as a hike, so I didn't think about cows, but there they are on the road that I'm walking on. There is not really an alternative, and I would basically run away, turn around and find a different way, but there is a person with them, actually 2 people with them, so hopefully those guys know what they're doing. The lady who was leading them to the stables, seems to have them under control. Very, very impressive. I I'm really scared of cows, so I wish they were smaller, you know. I wish they were like, if they were all sheep sized, I'd be quite happy. Also, that has delayed me slightly, the cows I mean. I can see the next train station right over there, but then the next one after that, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time. So I think I'm going to walk quickly. My mum would say wir müssen stramm gehen, and see what time I get to that one. And then I'll make a call about heading to the next station or not. It's not a disaster if I miss it, like there are plenty more trains. It's just that then I won't get to one of the shops in time to return the stuff that I'm carrying around with me. So fingers crossed that I do have time, otherwise I'm just going to sit over there and enjoy the view. There is a really tall waterfall, oh there it is again, which is really nice. Oh, and there's a nice bridge. I'm about to get to this little village, I think. That is a very nice train station with an excellent view over there, and I am going to walk to the next train station now. It is a little over 1.5 kilometers away, and according to Google will take just about 20 minutes, so that should be fine. That's like 10 minutes of buffer time even, so yeah, glad I'm getting one more in. Also, I'm trying to close my Apple Watch rings, so more walking is a good thing. Back on the train, I think I'm going to look out of the window for a little bit because this area is really nice, and then back to my book. I think I really liked my walk. It was 5.8 kilometers in the end, but very pleasant, very nice, and even the cows weren't a problem in the end. Now I'm on the train back to Zurich HB, so main train station, and I think it's going to take around the same amount of time as before, of course, so yeah, an hour and 29 minutes, because obviously I didn't take it all the way from Linthal this time. So back in Zurich by 7:15. I've got 8 minutes to change trains. It's number 32, so I'm heading downstairs. On the next train now, it's only 11 minutes to Diesbach-Betschwanden, and then the walk's not very far to MediaMarkt and Ikea. So basically I need to return some cables at MediaMarkt, which is like an electronics shop, and then also a couple of smaller things at Ikea. They're all in my rucksack, so they've gone for a nice little walk. Should be like a 13 to 15 minute walk. And it's still nice and light. Hopefully it won't rain. It's sort of been threatening rain all day. One return of 2 done. Excellent timing on my part, because apparently it rained while I was inside Ikea, so I missed the rain, and I'm now on the bus to Dudendorf, which takes about 7 minutes, and then just a train back to the main station. Minutes now, and then I'll be back at the main station. Have a feeling it might be raining outside now. We'll see once I get there. I'm pretty tired, to be honest. I'll be glad to be home soon. I'm gonna check if they have nectarines at the supermarket, and otherwise just heading home. So tired. I don't know why, I slept quite a long time. No nectarines, but they did have plums, so I got one of those. Just got home and I can't wait to have dinner. I don't have any tidying up to do or anything like that. All I need to do is chop some fruit for yogurt and warm up food for dinner. So, not bad. Gonna try and finish editing the video from a little over a month ago that I was working on earlier today. But yeah, cool. Right, let's tidy up the rucksack. I got all my food ready, had the main savoury part of dinner, and then I was too tired to have my yogurt and fruit that evening, so I kept it for the following morning and was also too tired to say goodbye. So I'll see you next time. Bye!